is the Centre and ULFA's pro-talk faction heading towards a final settlement? Well, in an exclusive conversation with Northeast Live Chief of Bureau Arindam Das, General Secretary of ULFA's pro-talk faction Anup Chetia said that while there was a stalemate in talks for a while after the tenure of AB Mathur ended in 2020, things are now rolling once again with AK Mishra taking charge as the advisor MHA Northeast. Listen in.
We have with us ULFA General Secretary Mr. Anup Chetia. Well, most of you engaged in peace process with the centre's talks are on. But on the other hand, Commander-in-Chief Paresh Barua is still elusive. He is not joining the peace process. So where does the peace process or the talks with the centre stands right now in this scenario?
Thank you very much. First of all, I like to happy Rangali Bihu to the people of Assam and Northeast. Actually, our peace process was going on smoothly, but unfortunately, since 2020, in the month of January, our last formal discussion was commenced. After that, our honorable interlocutor, Mr. AB Mathur, have been his tenure have been finished in the month of March 2020. After that, no interlocutor was appointed by the central government, and recently, that means last year only, it's Mishra, AK Mishra, former additional Director General of IB, he was appointed for the Northeast region, and he have already completed 2T BTR agreement and Karbi agreement also. And recently we discussed with him also. Actually, he invited us before Rangali Bihu to Delhi. But unfortunately, we were busy due to the Bihu, and we could not sit in our executive committee meeting also. And we hope that after Bihu, we'll meet him and we'll discuss for the future what he can help us and what we can do for the future.
And meanwhile, talking on the ongoing push to bring the ULFA independent chief Paresh Barua to the negotiating table, Chetia maintained that Barua's stand on sovereignty remains more or less the same.
But one thing is that Paresh Barua's demand is quite separate, because still he is in his adamant, in his formal demand. That means India's Assam should be separated. His demand, but we have in the discussion with the government of India within the Constitution of India, because our demand is quite different and his demand also quite different. But one thing is that if government of India agree, definitely they can make a agreement with us, because our demand is within the Indian Constitution to the protection of the indigenous people's rights and our identity and our language and culture.
The ULFA Pro-Talk faction General Secretary, while expressing confidence on Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma's leadership, said that Sharma would need the centre's active support to bring Paresh Barua on board.
Honorable Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma, he have taken a good initiative. What I have seen in the electronic media through Paresh Barua also, he expressed his views that he have a very good faith upon the Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma, but he cannot do anything. But because this process is only depends upon the central government, and I like to request to the central government also, please take initiative to do something to bring Paresh and ULFA independent to the mainstream. And I think most probably he have a very good faith upon the Honorable Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma. And let's the central government take some initiative, then provide helping hands to the Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma, then he can proceed. Otherwise, because Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma as a Assam Chief Minister, he cannot do anything. All that depends upon the central government. I like to request to the
Anup Chetia, however, appealed to the ULFA independent chief Paresh Barua to come to the negotiating table.
Would you like to make an appeal to Alpha Commander-in-Chief Paresh Barua right now for the peace process?
Definitely, these people also want to join Alpha Independent should join in the peace process, and let's discuss whatever their demand. And it only depends upon the government of India, because if government of India regards to Paresh Barua, definitely he is willing to come. And in his last interview, I have seen in the electronic media, and he did not refuse. He is willing to come, and he is very good faith upon the Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma also. And I like to request both sides to come forward, the government of India also and Paresh Barua also to come forward for the betterment of Assam.
Thank you very much. That was ULFA General Secretary Anup Chetia talking exclusively to Northeast Live. Reporting from Guwahati, this is Arindam Das for Northeast Live.